In this lesson, we'll continue discussing how to scope your project. Now, to recap, we're currently on step 1 of a 3-step process. My goal in this first step is to help you narrow your project scope down. In the previous lesson, we narrowed your focus down to text-to-text tasks. And in this lesson, I'll further narrow your focus down to specific text-to-text capabilities. First, our focus is on building a reliable and accurate customized AI for production. So then we might ask, what can AI do reliably and accurately enough for production? There are many such tasks, but I'll focus only on 3 of them. Our first category is summarization. For example, Amazon uses AI to summarize product reviews in a customer say section. Slack uses AI to summarize channels. And Notion uses AI to summarize Zoom meetings for you. So there are many commercial examples of summarization alone. Now let's try this ourselves. Let's say you run a bakery with hundreds of reviews. You'd like to gain insights from those reviews to help your bakery grow. In your browser, go to chatgpt.com. You'll see a page like this one. Let's paste in some reviews and ask ChatGPT to summarize those reviews. Here's our summary. ChatGPT says that opinions on the almond croissant are mixed, which seems like a fair assessment. You can see the reviews yourself at this URL to judge whether or not you'd agree. So in short, AI is pretty adept at summarization. AI is also production ready for structuring data. Structuring data is a fancy way of saying that AI can translate globs of text into nicely organized tables of data. And at a surface level, that sounds cool, but let me emphasize, cool is an understatement. Being able to take unstructured data and extract clean structured data is actually an extremely useful AI superpower. Let me explain by example. Let's go back to our bakery. From our 671 reviews, we'd like to know what our customers think of our baked goods. For example, did customers like the almond croissant? In fact, let's first ask, which customers even tried the almond croissant? Ideally, we'd have a nicely organized table of data, like this. Just a list of true for those that liked it and false for those that didn't. However, we don't have such table. We have globs and globs of reviews like this. Now we need to go through and read each review, then determine which reviews even mentioned almond croissants. There are many ways to mention almond croissants. The review could say almond croissant, croissant with almond, or almond pastry. Then you might say, let's just look for the word almond. But that would include other croissants too, because the bakery also sells chocolate almond croissants and blueberry almond croissants. So in short, detecting almond croissant mentions is hard. And that's because unstructured text is really flexible. Luckily though, AI is perfect for this. Let me show you. Go to chatgpt.com. Go to this URL to copy the prompt. Then paste the prompt here. The prompt gives ChatGPT a list of bakery reviews and asks it to identify almond croissant lovers. Hit run. And you get a nice table of results. Instead of reading through reviews, we can easily see which customers tried the almond croissant. There are 3 such reviewers, and of those 3, 2 liked it. As a result, we conclude that 67% of customers that tried the almond croissant liked it. And with that, we can easily analyze large amounts of text this way, all because AI can convert unstructured text into structured formats. And now you should be able to see how valuable structuring data is. It's a superpower for analyzing data. The third task the AI is production ready for is coding in small steps. There are many success stories in this space. Cursor enhances developer productivity by offering an AI-based code editor, which can write and run code for you. Lovable allows anyone to generate apps from scratch without writing any code themselves. However, for your first project, don't ask AI to build entire code bases. Treat AI like a junior engineer, simple tasks and individual steps. AI is very good at generating snippets of starter code, at finding and fixing small bugs, and adding a feature that involves only a few files. Let's see this in action. Go to chatgpt.com. Let's ask ChatGPT to plot a pie chart of almond croissant lovers using the data from before. As requested, ChatGPT begins writing and running code, which now gives us a pie chart. ChatGPT also gives us the code for the plot, which we could run ourselves. In short, AI is very capable of writing code in small steps. In summary, AI is production ready for summarizing, structuring data, and coding. Summarization is built into products at Amazon, Slack, and Notion. Structuring corporate information into a searchable format is dominated by Glean and Intercom. Coding is dominated by Cursor and Lovable. Of course, AI can be applied in many different other ways, but here we focus on capabilities that have already found commercial success. Now you've seen capabilities that custom ChatGPTs can accomplish with production-grade quality. We've now discussed several AI capabilities that have already been proven commercially and repeatedly so, making these capabilities reasonable to rely on for our first project. You can access this URL for all of the prompts I used, linked to the full example conversations, and more resources.